Welcome to Newbury. It's the Berkshire town of Newbury, best known for horse racing and soon to be known for episode 41 of Rate the Darts venue. Let's find a pub. Well, as you saw there, the train line, it runs right through the centre of town. There's the train line. This is the high street, or an extension of the high street. Let's find a pub. And look at that, the Nag's Head. Well, that would definitely have had a dartboard once upon a time. You can tell. I get the vibe just from looking at this closed down pub, probably long ago. I'll bet you that had a dartboard. Such a shame to see venues such as that closed down, but that's the way of the world. Now what I can see down there, the sort of cream coloured building on the side, it's called the Cooper's Arms, so let's check that out. I think Newbury, it is an affluent town. It would be a very affluent town if no one lived in it. Strikes me as a very nice place as you walk around, but there's a few elephant men walking around here for sure. So yeah, here we are, Cooper's Arms, Newbury. It's episode 42 of Rate the Darts venue. Let's take a look inside. Well, firstly, let's take a look from across the road. Well, a converted townhouse, it would seem, some sort of town centre house, and very patriotic with the flag. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Okay, board watch, Windmow, blade 4. It's an old one, but a good one, and in really good condition. I'm gonna give that a board. I see it's in excellent condition, almost as if it doesn't get used. I'm gonna give that 8 out of 10. Well, the setup here is quite unique. I do feel like as if I'm throwing in someone's living room. It's pretty remarkable, but hopefully show you a bit of that shortly. But it's value time, and a pint of Carling, £4.60. Now £4.60, pricey I think, but I think this is quite an expensive kind of town. So in context, £4.60, well under a fiver, might not be bad. But crisps, banging. Firstly, pickled onion. Don't see them often. Love pickled onion. Love the price even more. 95 pence. Less than £1. So it's £5.55. Beer and crisps. Not the cheapest, but given the area we're in, and given the very reasonably priced crisps, I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 for value. Okay, darts setup time. Well, first things first, the lighting isn't as bad as it looks. That has lit that board up like a Christmas tree. There is some shadow, but it's as good lighting as you can get without full board surround lighting. So that's a win. We've got an hockey. Got a nice strip hockey there, telling us exactly where to stand. I do like this Unicorn Phil Taylor's 180 Club. It's a Daily Star checkout list, checkout guide. Wow, that must be 2002. Yep, I was going to say it must be at least 20 years old. Oh, it's a nice addition in a pub. After a few drinks, you don't know what you're supposed to be thrown at. Printed in China. You'd think we could have printed that ourselves. And look, we've even got scoring provision. Not only a nice clean whiteboard with pen and cloth, but look at that. For such an old bar, fantastic electronic dart scorer. That tells me darts is pretty serious in this pub, which I like to see. Well, there's no surround, but there's like a kind of like a carpet kind of solution, and it's within a cabinet, but it's like a built-in cabinet. It's a very old cabinet. Goodness me. It's almost maybe got a homemade kind of feel to it. Don't think it's a darts cabinet as such, but it certainly does the job. And there's certainly no lack of trophies. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a cramped feel right next to the fire exit. This table, probably the closest I've ever seen a table to an hockey. But is that a table that gets used very often? I don't know. But I like the setup. I really like the dart setup here. I think it's got to be 9 out of 10. Well, it's as old a pub as you could ever expect to see. Very small and intimate. There's a pool table around the other side. Got a piano. Look at that. Winner stays on. Well, I do like a winner stays on policy, but you don't often see it advertised. So yeah, this is the bar, side of the bar with the pool table. Fantastic. £1 for a game of pool, by the way. It's not real. It looks like a bookcase, isn't it? It's wallpaper. Unusual these days to see a white ball with the red dots on it. Sign of a good set of balls. Yeah, this pub, you come back out from the pool room, back out from what's the lounge, into the bar. Very old school. Time for the double top challenge. Here at Cooper's Arms, Newbury.
But not being rude, why would I want to drink at the Hatchet anyway? But 9 out of 10 I get people in here complaining at me that their beer tastes like pipe cleaner because they stick a nozzle on the nozzle, press a button and it pipe cleans through the nozzle there, down the pipe.
Single 5, treble 5. Wow.
It actually it's a button. How do you know it's clean? No, it's not. Because I get a lot of people complaining at me here that the Hatchet beer tastes like beer. That's why I don't drink it too, but don't like none of beer in there. And cocktails and there's no alcohol
Well,
in it.
dart number 6 is the first
What
decent
you
dart.
Oh, it's all pre-mixed up. Where's
Awful,
it from?
awful.
I'm not paying
First 5
for a
darts.
charged drink. Give me a sample of it and I'll take it to health and safety. And if there's no alcohol in there, I'll sue you and every other pub in this town that does mocktails that have been charging people for years saying they're cocktails. Because that is
It's starting to feel like a struggle.
False advertising.
9 in.
You'll find that out when you I'd sue where there's abuse of working high end about me. Number 3.
Yes, one more, then I'm going to go, so I'll cash up
Because I made your cocktail of
12
Sex on the Beach for me and Mum, and she asked for a double. So that's 150 ml Archers, 100 ml vodka. Then you've got your cranberry juice, your pineapple juice, your cranberry juice.
15 darts.
Grenadine, right? Yeah, it costs you like £10 some other drink.
There we have it.
They charge something like £5.
Dart number
for a jug.
16.
Yeah, you really pay.
See these average running across the screen.
I'm not paying £5.75 for a jug of fruit.
That's so very intimate. Not much to see out there. Dog food. Very old school. Very old school. Nothing wrong with that. Well, very rarely Do I ever? Well, I never stay for a short when I'm doing one of these vlogs, but I have today. A Jack Daniels. Why not? It's very much the personal touch. And for general atmosphere and environment, it can only be a 10 out of 10. So yeah, in summary there, the Cooper Arms, fantastic pub. Just what you want, old school pub. It's an 8 out of 10 for value. An 8 out of 10 for the board. 10 out of 10 for general atmosphere and environment. 9 out of 10 for darts setup. And it's a total of 35 out of 40 for the Cooper's Arms, Newbury. And I'm off to see if I can find another pub. Thanks for watching.